Dear students, when we appreciate the importance of natural resources and renewable resources in our life, we cannot ignore the importance of forest resources. Forests occupy a special space in the life of human beings. So dear students, I C. Yadav, Assistant Professor, Department of Education, the Bhopal School of Social Sciences, will share information about forest resources. In this module, we will discuss forest as a resource, types of forest in India, functions of forest, importance of forest, problems associated with forest resources, meaning of deforestation, causes of deforestation, effects of deforestation, and conservation of forest resources. Forests are very important renewable resources and an essential component of our environment. Forests contribute especially to the economic development of the country by providing goods to the people and to the industries. And yes, forests are also linked with our culture and civilization. Forests occupy approximately 1/3 of Earth's lithosphere. India is a very big and mega biodiversity country containing 7% of the world's biodiversity and especially supporting 16% of the major forest types and serving in different ways to the country and to its citizens. India has a large and diverse forest resources. Its forest type vary from tropical rainforest in the northeast to desert and thorn forest in Rajasthan and Gujarat, mangrove in West Bengal, Orissa and in other coastal areas, and dry alpine in the western Himalayas. And yes, the most common types of forest that are present are tropical moist deciduous, tropical dry deciduous forest and wet tropical evergreen forest. So as we can say, there are different types of forest that are present in India ranging from east to west, north to south. And yes, as we know, forests are important for living beings including human beings, and if forests are an essential and important natural resource in our life, so let us see in what ways the forests are beneficial to human beings. Yes, we can divide the benefits of forest into various categories, or we can say the functions of forest can be divided into different categories. The first function of forest is productive function. Forest provide us a variety of products of economic use. It gives us wood, fruits, resins, oils, paper, medicine, and there are many more things that we get from forest. So forests are directly benefiting the human beings. The second important function of the forest is protective function. Forest provides shelter to many of the organisms such as birds, animals and human beings. Forests protect us from excessive heat, noise and radiation. Forests also help in soil and water conservation in a natural way. The third important function of forest is regulative function. What is the meaning of regulation? Regulation means forests protect us from floods, droughts and soil erosion. They prevent droughts by maintaining soil moisture and preventing soil erosion. So, and yes, forests are there that are causing rain and the same time controlling floods. So we can say forests are there to maintain ecological balance. Now let us see the importance of forest in different ways. Forests are important to the environment. Just imagine a fully grown up tree absorbs about 12 tons of carbon dioxide and the same time gives up to 0.04 tons of oxygen every year. Isn't it a big amount? Yes. A balance of carbon dioxide and oxygen trees are making in the environment naturally. Forest positively contributes to plenty of rains and maintain the groundwater level. Roots of trees prevent soil erosion and landslides. Forest provides us shield against storms and hurricanes. Forests are important for agriculture also. Forests preserve the soil fertility. Forest enables the soil to retain moisture. Forests are important for industries also. We need timber for furniture, railway industries. Forests are there to provide these to human beings. Forests provide paper, few essential oils, resins and many more things we are getting from forest. Forests are important for the government also. The government earn a large revenue from the forest resources. Many forest products are exported to other countries which help us to earn foreign currency. Forests provide employment to many people such as forest officer and forest security management systems. So, we can say there are plenty of ways, direct and indirect, in which forests are benefiting the living beings. Students, now let us discuss about the problems of forest resources. Same as other natural resources, the forest resources are also facing many problems. The biggest problem associated with forest resources is deforestation. Now let us see what is deforestation. Deforestation means conversion of forested area into non-forest area, and that is known as deforestation. This is very simple to define, but this is the biggest problem related to the forest. Now, what do you think? Is deforestation natural or a consequence of human action? So, the answer is that there are many causes ranging from slow deforestation to sudden and extreme wildfires. We know forest fires are most of the time occurs naturally in extreme summers, and at the same time deliberate removal of the forest is a human action. So, it is clear that deforestation is both a natural happening and a deliberate human action. The United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization has estimated that the annual rate of deforestation is around 1.3 million kilometer square per decade. Just imagine, within 10 years, a large area of forest is removed either naturally or due to human actions. So, if deforestation is the biggest problem of forest, we should be aware of the causes of deforestation also. Now, let us see the main causes of deforestation and why is deforestation happening. Deforestation causes can be direct or indirect. The direct causes of deforestation are natural causes such as hurricane, forest fire, floods, parasites, and there are many more. And human activities such as agricultural expansion, timber extraction, mining activities, overgrazing, oil extraction, dam construction, and infrastructure development such as road and buildings are also the example of direct causes of deforestation. So, do you know that agriculture expansion is the #1 cause of deforestation, approximately 80%, 80%, and this is a very high percentage that is causing deforestation. As we all know, we all need agriculture expansion because The population is increasing and we all need food to serve the population. At the same time, commercial agriculture also causes around 40% of forest loss. Same as agriculture expansion, approximately 10% of the deforestation is attributed to new infrastructure to provide a new modern lifestyle to human beings, and it again accelerated by the growing human population. Some indirect causes are also there that is causing deforestation, and the examples are insufficient political action, failed actions of government, corruption, wrong public administration, inadequate investments. And yes, some socio-economic factors are also there that is causing deforestation, such as population growth, and very specific to today's condition is climate change. Deforestation is very adversely affecting the life on earth, and all the living beings including humans are facing the effects of deforestation in some or the other way. So now let us see in detail what are the effects of deforestation. The first effect of deforestation is on environment. We all very well know that forests maintain the balance between carbon dioxide and oxygen. Tree actually absorb and lock the carbon dioxide, and what is worrying is that the destruction of forest has a big negative impact on the environment. As we know, if there is an increase in the amount of carbon dioxide, this will contribute to greenhouse effect, and the consequence is global warming and climate change. Forests also play a vital role in the water cycle. So, deforestation is changing the pattern of natural water cycle. At the same time, deforestation increases soil erosion also. It is easy to think of soil as a compact and unmoving, but soil get eroded also. There are many causes. It can be washed away by the air and the heavy rainfall. The roots of trees can reverse the speed of soil erosion, and this is the reason if deforestation is more will be the soil erosion, and we all know erosion leads to farming problems, and as a consequence that will definitely cause food insecurity in the country. The next effect of deforestation is on biodiversity. As we all know, forest is a habitat for many of the species ranging from mammals to birds, insects and amphibians. The forest is home to many rare and fragile species also. And yes, approximately 80% of the earth's land animal and plants live in forest. It is worth noting that biodiversity loss can lead to many problems such as unstable ecosystem. By destroying the forest, the entire ecosystem become in danger, creating natural imbalance and putting life at threat. One of the adverse effects of deforestation is on human being. There are many people depending on forest directly or indirectly, and the example is tribal population. They are directly dependent on forest for raw material for their business and for their livelihood. Students, forests are called as lungs of the environment. Forests are bearer of life. We totally depend on forest for our survival. We cannot tackle climate change without addressing deforestation. The importance of the forest cannot be underestimated, but we know that the forests are under threat. With each forest clearing, we lose about 135 species of animals, plants and insects in a day. The earth would come to an end if forest would not be conserved, we can say that conservation of forest is a need that should be converted into action. If we are motivated to conserve the forest, there are many ways for the conservation of forest. The best strategy for conservation of forest is afforestation. Now, what is afforestation? The action of afforestation that can help in the conservation of forest is known as planting more and more trees on the earth's surface. And yes, if suppose we are cutting forest for the development of different economic activity, and at the same time if we are involved in afforestation, that can make a balance. And yes, there are many strategies for afforestation, such as regulated and planned cutting of trees can be a way of conservation. There should be a check on the number of trees that are being cut. Forest fire should be controlled, though we know most of the forest fire are natural, but as we all know, human is entering in forest and their wrong actions are also causing forest fires. So, we should control the forest fire for the conservation of trees as well. Some of the important ways to conserve the forest are as follow. Enforcing laws related to prevention of cutting of trees, regulated check on timber extraction, promoting research for efficient and proper use of our forest, celebrating festivals of tree plantation at local and community level, promoting environmental education, economic utilization of forest resources, and yes, there are many more examples we can imply at local and community level, and yes, we cannot ignore at national or country level as well. So, now I want to conclude by saying that the fundamental duty of Indian Constitution advocates to protect and improve the natural environment, including forest, lakes, rivers and wildlife. So yes, it is our duty to conserve the forest and save the environment. Dear students, if we are aware of importance of forest resources and the consequence of deforestation, we should be active enough to conserve the forest resources. Thank you for watching the video. We will discuss some more about the natural resources in the next module. Till then, happy learning. Thank you.